Today is Tuesday, Parashat Behaalotecha. At the end of the parasha of this week, the Torah tells us that Am Yisrael waited for 7 days for Miriam HaNevi'ah, the sister of Moshe, who was hit with leprosy. They waited for 7 days for her to be purified before they continued to go on their way in the desert. 7 days they waited for her. And our sages explain, because Miriam HaNevi'ah waited for maybe just a few minutes, but she did wait for her brother Moshe. When he was a baby, he was put in this basket in the Nile River. She waited to see what's going to happen until the daughter of Paro came and picked him up from there. Since she waited for him, that act of kindness was rewarded many, many times over by all of Am Yisrael, waiting for her, not just for a few minutes, but for 7 days. And from these, our rabbis learn a most important principle. The principle of midah keneged midah. What is midah keneged midah? Measure for measure. She waited, all of Am Yisrael waited for her. But more importantly, not just the same reward for the same subject that she did an act of kindness, but many, many more times, thousands of times over, the amount of time she waited. If you count individually, each one of Am Yisrael that waited for 7 days, that'll be an incredible reward in terms of, comparatively speaking, as opposed to just a few minutes by one person. Thousands and thousands of people waiting for 7 days. And no good deed goes to waste, actually. When a person does an act of Chesed, that act of Chesed is recorded in Shamayim, and the person never knows when that act of Chesed that he did will come to be rewarded at a time of need, or at a time where a person would benefit from a reward from Shamayim, from Hashem, for the good deed that he did. And here in the case of Miriam HaNevi'ah, she had leprosy. They waited for her for 7 days before they continued to travel. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.